Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Josh Dragon here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a playthrough of Mortal Kombat 1 for the arcade. This is a game that I had a lot of memories of growing up because it was extremely violent and one that my parents would never let me play, so I guess I'm going to be playing it now. We're going to be using Scorpion for this run because he's the only character that I really know all the moves for, including his finishing move. And I think he's also kind of an easier one to use when you're first learning the game as well, which is nice. I'm not the best at this, series by any means, but yeah, this is a great game. So when I was growing up, my favorite character from the Mortal Kombat series was actually Sub-Zero.
Scorpion win. Flawless victory. Fatality.
So we just won our first battle here with Liu Kang. We're going to be moving on to Sonya. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the way that I approach each fight. The character starts to move forward towards you. You can actually utilize the roundhouse kick, reverse roundhouse, which is a great way of dealing a lot of damage to them. If they ever block you, you'll usually have a good chance of being able to use a projectile weapon against them. So for Scorpion, that's going to be his harpoon, and that does a lot of damage. And then for the fatality, of course, it's just a cool way to end the fight. So just got a double flawless and a fatality, which is always awesome. Those are pretty hard to pull off, but they're always really rewarding when you get them right. It's a pretty good fight so far with Sub-Zero. He tends to be a little bit harder in some ways because he'll block those jump kicks in a lot of cases. Now I should probably talk a little bit about the AI in this game. The way the AI works is every time you win a fight, it increases a little bit, so the character is going to be a lot more prone, your opponent will be a lot more prone basically to blocking you. And that makes it, of course, much tougher as you get further and further into the game. The only way to really offset this is to lose a match, or to get really good at the game so you can just beat the opponent anyway. But losing matches will set it back to a lower level, and it's very important, I think, if you want to unlock the fight with Reptile. Now, we are on the pit stage here, but as you can tell, there's no silhouette in the background, so we have no chance of fighting Reptile. We have no chance anyway because I got hit in this fight, but actually this is not a really great fight against Raiden here, but you have to have that silhouette in the background if you want to fight him on the arcade version, and that doesn't appear very often at all. So it's a much better one here. We'll finish him off.
Scorpion wins.
I should just use the pit fatality. I don't know what I was doing there. Alright, moving on to Kano. So this is about the point where the AI starts to pick up a little bit. It definitely becomes tougher. It's being a little hard here, so we're going to stick with those jump kicks. Not good. There we go. So I stayed with the jump kicks because I wanted to get out of that fight. So got a really good start here. Was able to get a harpoon in on him. An uppercut. Go back to the jump kicks. That's good. Could had the chance to get a cheap shot in. Alright. So there was a Mortal Kombat movie that came out back in I think about 1995, and I remember when that thing was out, or very shortly thereafter at least, and that was a movie that everyone wanted to see. It was really It was pretty cool back in the day, at least. It was like the first real, video game movie that I think kind of felt like a video game. It's the first video game movie that I ever saw, at least. Because I never saw this Super Mario movie or Street Fighter or any of that other stuff. So I do remember seeing that on TV. It was pretty awesome. So we're kind of off to a bad start here with Johnny Cage. Probably not going to be able to win this fight. Try the jump kicks here. Hopefully I can get out. Oof, no, I can't. Alright, so it's our first loss. That'll set the AI back, and we'll have to try that again. Okay, here we go. Johnny Cage, round 2. Use those roundhouse kicks. Might be in trouble here. Oh, jeez. So he just countered me there at the end of that fight, and that really cost me. A little trouble here. Yep. Should be okay on this one, even despite that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, good. I was a little nervous on that one. Alright, round 3. Let's see if we can get him in a good pattern here. Stick with the jump kicks right now. That was good. As long as he's going to fire those projectiles, you can get in a cheap shot on him. Alright, let's put this guy away. That feels good. Alright, so we've now beaten all the regular fighters in the game. Oh, I forgot about these test termite games. Alright, so we've now beaten all the regular fighters in the game, and now we're going to move on to the mirror match. Mirror matches are basically where you're going to fight a cloned version of yourself. They're usually pretty difficult, although they're nothing compared to the endurance matches that we'll be seeing after this. As you can tell, I lost the first fight there. Ugh. Couldn't do anything on that. It's really hard when the when the AI of the computer is this high. It just counters every move that I do. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, we're back at the pit stage now. It's a much better start to this fight. Oh, that was bad luck. There we go. Back to the jump kicks again. Oh god, it gets me with that again. There we go, that feels better. Come on. That's ridiculous. I absolutely had him on that fight. Okay, back to jump kicks again. There we go. Okay, some trouble here. There we go. One more. Alright, let's use a stage fatality this time. There we go. So satisfying to see that. Okay, now we're moving on to the endurance fights, and these are really hard. You've got to beat 2 of these guys on the same bar of health, and it's not easy. Pretty good start here against Kano. Now for the real test. I'm doing better than I thought I would. Oh, jeez. That's ridiculous. There we go. Better. That was lucky. Okay, good start. Alright, we may have a chance here. Got it. Okay. May get lucky on our first one. Come on. That's BS. Yep. We're done. Nope, no chance. Alright, try it again.
Scorpion. Fight.
The fact that we have to go through 2 more of these is just great. Okay, that's a good start. Got a couple of good kicks on him. And we got out of trouble in that one. That was important. And now we're in some trouble here. Alright. Let's try to get... Yes! Oh, God. Yeah, like I said, guys, this is really difficult to win both of these fights. I mean, maybe for some people it's not, but I definitely think it's one of the hardest parts of the game. Alright, there we go. Good start. Come on.
Scorpion. Win. Fight.
Alright. So yeah, the fact that we have 2 more of these endurance fights after this one is definitely not a real assuring thing. It's a good start though. Kano went down pretty fast. It's a better start against Raiden. In some trouble here though. Yep. Try it. Yes! Okay, that's 1 down.
Scorpion. Win. Fatality.
Time for the second endurance fight.
Fight.
Okay, we're gonna just stick with those kicks. That was really lucky. If he had gotten me stuck against the wall there, I would have been in a lot of trouble. Alright. Wow, good start. Oh god, that's bad. That's really bad. Yeah. Oh man. See, they countered me on that. There's just nothing I could do on that one.
Wins. Fight.
come on. Okay, good. That was one of those fights where nothing went right. Okay, here we go.
Scorpion. Fight.
That's a good pattern on this one. Oh, we might win. We might get this one. Oh my gosh. There we go. That was good. Oh, nice. Doing well against Sub-Zero. Sonya's the tough one for some reason. Maybe it's...
Scorpion wins.
Alright, let's break that steel block. Good luck trying to do that in real life. And moving on to endurance match number 3. I got Raiden, of course. My favorite. We all know how good I am at beating him. God, this guy is so cheap. Yeah, Sub-Zero. I did pretty good against him the first time. Maybe. Yes. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. Maybe I just suck at fighting Raiden for some reason. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Just don't know how to fight this guy. Okay. Here we go, a little bit of luck. Can hear Goro in the background there. Oh man, we might get this, man. Oh my gosh. Wow, first try. Okay, so now for the first really tough, challenging part, and that is the fight with Goro. This guy is very, very difficult to hit. I don't think you can even use most of your moves against him. He's supposed to be weak to the jump kicks, but he's blocking me a lot here. Probably because the AI on the computer is set at a higher level, since I won that fight on the first try. It's a very, very cheap boss, hard to beat. And he's blocking everything right now, so there's not much I can do here, other than to hope that he stops doing that. Yeah. Low kicks do not work on this guy, so don't try them. Finally got a clean hit. Oh god. Okay. Okay, we may have a chance. Oh no. Well, we did. And then he ruined it. try that again.
Scorpion.
Alright, so after practicing this fight a few times, I did figure out a much more effective way to fight this guy. And what we're going to be doing in this one is we're going to use the spear more. You can actually use it when he's getting up or when he's kind of further away. So I'm going to keep our distance here. Try to get him down. Man, he's just blocking everything. There we go. See, I got him there because he was just getting up. Really want to make sure you're keeping your distance when you're fighting him. There we go, got him. Okay. Good start. Really good start. Not so good. Alright. One more hit. There we go. Got it. Hardest boss in the game, in my opinion. Okay, this is the final boss in the game, Shang Tsung. He has the ability to transform into every fighter in the game, including Goro. And his shots take off probably about 20% of your health. Do a lot of damage to you, at least. I think he actually takes more damage than any other fighter in the game, but he's very, very deceptive and tricky. I recommend kind of keeping your distance from him when he's in his old man form, and hopefully he doesn't turn into Goro, because that just makes it difficult, which he did there, of course. But if you get a little bit of a good start against him, he's not too bad.
Scorpion. Fight.
Stick with those roundhouse kicks. Really good start there. Turns into my favorite guy. I don't know what happened there. It was like half off the screen almost. Okay. So we got one win, we just need one more. Oh, come on. See, I'm dead whenever he turns into Raiden because I can't fight that guy. Just needs to pick anyone else and I'm good. Again, he goes... Pick someone else. Try again.
Scorpion.
Okay, I'll give it one more try. Here we go. So I take it nice and easy on this one. Goes to my favorite guy, Raiden, who just can't seem to get the hang of him at all. Come on, pick someone else. He can pick any of these fighters. He keeps going back to Raiden. Oh wow, I got really lucky on that one. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. I should not have won that round at all. There we go. Stick with Sub-Zero for a while. No! God, again he goes back to Raiden. Yeah, he's cheap, as you can tell. Oh man, we might get him here. We did it.
Scorpion. Raiden, Kano, Johnny, Sonya, Sub, Scorpion, Luke, Raiden.
That is it, guys. We just beat Mortal Kombat 1 for the arcade. In under an hour, actually. You are the supreme Mortal Kombat warrior. Marked for death years ago by the Ling Kuei, Scorpion was murdered by Sub-Zero. He left behind a wife and child in his former life, but was allowed to return and avenge his death. Even with Scorpion's triumph in the tournament and new title as Grand Champion, the price he paid was high. He can never again know his family and must exist forever with a secret curse. Some ending, eh?
Johnny Cage. Kano. Raiden. Liu Kang. Scorpion. Sub-Zero. Sonya.
I gotta admit, this is a pretty fun game for being as old as it is. And definitely not an easy one to beat. Takes a lot of practice. You have to know the tricks to be able to do it. Well, guys, that does it for Mortal Kombat 1 on the arcade. I want to thank you so much for watching this playthrough of the game. And before you go, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to have more videos like this coming up in the future. And also let me know what you want to see next, what playthroughs you'd like to see coming up in the future. I got a lot of them planned for the next couple of months. And thanks again for watching. I will see you at the next one. This is Josh Dragon, signing out.